When it rains, it pours for Minnesota Vikings fans. I can't believe what I just heard from the legend himself, Fran Tarkenton. When it comes to the Minnesota Vikings back in the day where they were making Super Bowls, actually competing in Super Bowls. Well, we can call it competing, but based off of what we hearing today, this is ridiculous, man. First off, I want to say, man, RIP to Bud Grant, still obviously the greatest coach in Minnesota Vikings history. So this isn't me trying to take a shot at him or anything like that. I just want to make that clear. Fran Tarkenton, why wait till now when the Minnesota Vikings are trash this year? We have nothing to play for. Everything is going downhill. Our young quarterback isn't playing good. You couldn't wait until the offseason to get on K-Fan and break this news? Because to me, as a fan, right, I was talking to somebody just a minute ago, and I'm like, yo, we actually could have had at least one or two then. Just a simple discipline, taking control of your football team, making sure your team does the right thing and is prepared. We could have actually at least had a Super Bowl that we could be hanging our hat on. But instead, no, it's the Minnesota Vikings way regardless. And both of these guys are legends. Like I repeated before, this takes nothing away from their legacy. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. But let's listen to our boy, Fran Tarkenton, man. Listen to what he said, man. This is crazy, crazy work, bro. Let's get to it.
We lost is back in those days, there was a 2-week from your last game to win a championship to the Super Bowl. And we went back home. Bud Grant, my great friend and great coach, said, go back home, come back and be here Sunday. We'll fly down to the. We didn't practice. And, I've talked to other quarterbacks that played in the Super Bowl. They practiced that week. And it was a hard practice. And we didn't do anything. And in those years, I put in the offense. Those 3 games, I didn't put in the offense because they put it in when I was back in Atlanta, Georgia. We didn't come close to winning a Super Bowl.
That is crazy to me.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
We didn't. Every team we lost to, we had beaten years before, years after. We had no chance because we weren't ready. We weren't prepared.
Bro, this makes my head hurt, man. Just listening to that. Fran Tarkenton saying we weren't prepared. We had no chance. There was no chance in hell that we were winning the Super Bowl anyways. I feel so bad for the fans in that era that were rooting for this football team and thinking that, hey, this was the day. We are going to win our first Super Bowl as Minnesota Vikings fans. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. And it's like, yo, now behind the scenes, there was one simple thing that probably could have changed this whole narrative. And the Minnesota Vikings could have actually been Super Bowl champions. Man, dog. Oh, man. RIP to Bud Grant. RIP to Bud Grant. Again, man, I just want to make sure this is, because I don't want this to turn into some, ain't no way how you disrespecting the legend himself, Bud Grant. RIP to him, man, his family. Still keep him in your prayers, you know what I mean? Because his family still has to live out here. Fran Tarkenton did not hold back, though. He did not hold back. Now, he did obviously say, my good friend, man. He's my good friend, but it is what it is. He didn't even know the offense. He didn't even install the offense going into the Super Bowl. What are we doing here, man? This is unacceptable. Man, I don't know if this explains it all. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from this, okay? It's obviously been years removed, but I'm going to tell you right now, this seems like we are a far way away from being a championship caliber team. That might have cursed us for years and years and years and pretty much already has because we haven't gotten there yet. I don't know what to say, man. This was shocking news today, heading into a game that actually doesn't matter anyway. So this right here, man, this is like, yo, just pile it on. Why don't you? Just pile it on. Yeah, let's just pile it. Let's just hear some more news. Who else? What other legend want to come out and tell us some truth about all this stuff going on, man? And why we are where we at today? Let us know, man. Y'all let me know how you feel about this, man. Like, straight up, we got to talk about this in the comments. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.